this video, we're going to learn about some nutritional disorders. And these are all related to the digestive system or the process of digestion. The first one is called kwashiorkor, and this is malnutrition. And this disease occurs when there is a deficiency of protein. When protein is deficient, this disease occurs, kwashiorkor. And this particular disease, kwashiorkor, occurs in very young children, and it even affects children of 1 to 2 years. So it affects 1 to 2 year olds as well in very young children. And the symptoms which are seen in this case are weight loss. There is weight loss, stunted growth, and there is protruding belly. These are some other symptoms that are seen in kwashiorkor disease. This is the malnutrition. The next disease or disorder is called marasmus. And this particular disease is a deficiency of protein as well as fats. Deficiency of proteins and fats. Simultaneous deficiency of both proteins and fats. And in this case, symptoms can be visible ribs. The ribs are visible in this case because the people who are suffering from this disease are very thin. That's why the ribs are also visible, and there is stunted growth, as in case of kwashiorkor. But the only difference between kwashiorkor and marasmus is that kwashiorkor is a deficiency of protein, but marasmus is a deficiency of protein as well as fats. This stunted growth. So these are two diseases that we talked about in malnutrition. The third one. These are deficiency of some nutrients or some vitamins. The third one is night blindness. And as we know, this night blindness, this one is a deficiency of vitamin A. Vitamin A. It's a deficiency of vitamin A. Night blindness. The fourth one is called Beri-Beri. This particular one is a deficiency of vitamin B. The fifth one is Scurvy. This one is a deficiency of vitamin C. All the food sources that are present that are rich in vitamin C, if we don't take those food, then scurvy. This is the disease that can occur. So this is the fifth one. Scurvy, it's a deficiency of vitamin C. And Beri-Beri, this is the deficiency of vitamin D. And night blindness, which is the deficiency disease of vitamin A. The next one is called as pernicious anemia. Pernicious anemia. And this one, pernicious anemia, this one is a deficiency of vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 deficiency. Vitamin B12 is also known as cyanocobalamin, and it's a deficiency of vitamin B12, that is pernicious anemia. The next one is called megablastic anemia. Megablastic anemia. And this one is the deficiency symptom of B12 as well as folic acid. So vitamin B12 and folic acid deficiency. The next one is called Rickets, and Rickets mostly occurs in children, and this is the deficiency disease of vitamin D. Vitamin D, the main source of vitamin D is the sun. So if you don't receive a lot of sunlight, then this disease may occur, that is Rickets, deficiency of vitamin D. The next one is called obesity. And obesity is not actually deficiency of any nutrient. This obesity is actually excessive amount of fats. Not only fats, excessive amount of carbohydrates, or we can say food. Excessive amount of carbs, fats, and many more. So obesity is excessive amount of carbs, fats, and many other nutrients. It's actually food. So when you take a lot of excessive amount of food, then this disorder might occur, that is obesity. And this is a very serious condition, and this might even lead to heart diseases and hypertension. Hypertension is high BP, blood pressure, and this is what obesity is. Next, this one is goiter, and goiter is the deficiency of iodine. So these were all the nutritional disorders that we talked about. The first one is kwashiorkor, which is the disease of protein, and it affects 1 to 2 year olds, mainly in children, and it's because of there's weight loss, stunted growth, and protruding belly. Marasmus, this is a deficiency disease of proteins and fats, and it's visible there. It occurs when the ribs are visible, stunted growth. These are some of the symptoms. And night blindness, this is the deficiency disease of vitamin A. Beri-Beri, this is the deficiency of vitamin B. Scurvy, this is deficiency of vitamin C. And vitamin C, main food sources of vitamin C are some citrus fruits like lemons and oranges. And pernicious anemia, this is the deficiency of vitamin B12 or cyanocobalamin. Megablastic anemia, this is the deficiency of vitamin B12 and folic acid deficiency. Rickets, it's a deficiency of vitamin D. The main source of vitamin D is the sun. Obesity, this is the excessive amount of carbs, fats, etc. And it leads to heart diseases, hypertension, high BP. Goiter, this one is the deficiency of iodine. There's one more that we can discuss, and that is Pellagra. And this one is a deficiency of niacin and nicotinic acid. Pellagra. So these were some of the nutritional disorders that we talked about: kwashiorkor, marasmus, night blindness, Beri-Beri, scurvy, pernicious anemia, megablastic anemia, rickets, obesity, goitre, and pellagra. So in this video we discussed about some nutritional disorders related to the digestive system.